So this happened an hour ago, but I'm just now processing how this went. And also, I kind of want to watch the rest. I kind of got interested in this Browns game. Now the Browns are actually not destroying, but they're beating the Titans, so it's less interesting to watch now. But, you know, tomorrow night we have a stressful game, so I wanted to watch some football today. Watch the Ravens, I watch, the Browns. And this interests me, so I want to talk about this. So, first down and 10 here. Let me give you the scenario of how this looks, right? 3rd and 5, a couple plays for this. The Browns got stopped. Then there was pass interference on the Titans. They got a first down. They ran a play before this, and this is the second play after that. Alright, so we have Deshaun Watson with Elijah Moore as the running back. We talked about this before, but he's going to be the running back in a lot of different plays. And they have 2 tight ends right here, 5 offensive linemen. This is probably the worst play you have ever seen pass-wise. So, he does a play-action pass here to Elijah Moore, right? And pretty much how this is all going to work is the tight end split out to the outside here, right? Obviously, offensive lineman like that, bam. And it's supposed to be I think this is supposed to be a trick play. I believe, with how this ends up working out. But what ends up happening here is this guy right here for the Titans, he's going to rush straight at Deshaun Watson. So Deshaun Watson doesn't have the time to really do anything here. Instead of Elijah Moore, who really can't do anything in this situation because the defender's about to get Deshaun Watson, Elijah Moore decides, well, let me go behind the play, right, for Deshaun Watson. Watson says, oh, that's cool. So instead of taking a sack right here, as you can see, he's about to get sacked, his idea is, let me now throw the ball to Elijah Moore. And that's exactly what he does. He throws the ball to Elijah Moore, but in this whole entire atmosphere, Elijah Moore is not ready for the football. Clearly. And I'd say he's not ready. It was a bad pass to Elijah Moore. And I would say he is ready for the football, but it's a very, very bad pass. Ends up being a negative, I would say, 15 yard on that gain? Yeah, about negative 15 yards right there because of this. And this is a different angle. So again, he's rolling out to the right-hand side, right? You have Elijah Moore. You have a guy about to tackle him. I think Watson Watson gets out of that tackle, but the D tackle ends up getting him. So his idea is just throw the ball back to Elijah Moore back here. Problem is, he doesn't throw a good pass. He throws a crappy pass, and it ends up being an incomplete pass, which, behind the line, is a fumble. So it ends up being a fumble, and they lose 15 yards, when reality-wise, they could have just lost probably like a sack, 5 or 6 yards on the play. This has to be the worst play I have seen in recent memory. I don't know why. Like, it's just crazy to me because Kevin Stefanski, right? He's an amazing offensive mind coach. He's an amazing head coach. And I'm not even going to trash Browns fans for this. Browns fans, I'm not even trashing you here. You have a really good offense coordinator and you have Jim Schwartz on defense. So this is what's confusing the heck out of me. It's not like you guys have dumb coaches. In the old days, I could sit here and say, oh, the Browns have stupid coaches. Come on now, they're the clowns. You guys, there's no excuse anymore for that crap. There's no excuse. So really, this comes down to a poor play call, right? Great execution by the Titans defense. And an absolutely dumb A move by Deshaun Watson here. You're about to be tackled on 1st and 10. The score is 3-3 in 12:01 in the second quarter. Just take the sack. Why even risk anything stupid here? And instead, you throw the ball backwards. But again, I'm not going to blame Watson on the inaccurate throw because you're about to get tackled. Like, you're getting thrown to the ground. Of course you're not going to throw the ball accurate to your guy 5 yards behind you who's already, look at that right there, 48-yard line. He's at the 38. 12 yards behind the line of scrimmage. It's just... And obviously Elijah Moore goes to pick it up. Actually, the ball ends up going... What is this? So it's 12 plus 7. That's 19 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And he ends up being picked up, and then he gets tackled right away. It's just such a stupid play that, like, again, like I said, you know, it's a little bit of, yeah, it was an awful play call, right? At the end of the day, it was an awful play call, but it was just awful execution by Deshaun Watson. And there's been so many people calling out Deshaun Watson for not being a good quarterback and really just being a bust and not worth any of the money. Browns fans, I know you guys go to bat for this guy. You guys absolutely just every single second, he's the guy, he's the guy, he's the guy. You guys just need to come to grips at this point. He's not him. He's not the guy. Because you guys have everything now. You guys have good offense, good defense coordinator. You have good coaching. There's no excuse anymore that it was a piss poor coaching staff. This was all Deshaun Watson. This was just stupid. And this would obviously not, call it up like this in any way. Now again, on this play, yes, Elijah Moore, you might say it's a play action pass, and it just got blown up by this guy right here. Elijah Moore tries to block. But again, if you're Deshaun Watson here, I know it sucks to do this, right? Because you never want to give up on a play. But if you're about to be tackled, just take a sack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yard sack. You're 2nd and 17. You live to play another down. By doing stupid stuff like this, where you just throw the ball backwards, literally, again, like I said, and I can't stress this enough here, 17 to 19 yards behind the line of scrimmage. I mean, what happens if he throws this pass, this already crappy pass, and it gets picked up by, I don't know, one of the Titans defenders? What if it gets picked up by number 2? Or one of these guys? That's a touchdown. That's an absolute touchdown. And listen, if a rookie's doing this out here, if this is like Bryce Young, who just got benched by the Panthers, this is CJ Stroud doing this, I'm scrapping that up to, listen, they're going to learn. Deshaun's been in the league for a very, very long time. This is not like it's his first rodeo. It's not. I hate to tell you, Browns fans, but he's been in the league for a while. And you might say, well, he doesn't know our offense. He's only played 2 games in our system and 6 games last year. 8 games? You could, this is nothing to do with your system. Taking a 7-yard sack versus throwing the ball backwards 19 yards is nothing to do with your system. I mean, if your system is throw the ball 19 yards backwards, that might be a problem with you guys. But knowing Kevin Stefanski, knowing, your coaching, that's not the system. Like, this is just decision-making on Deshaun Watson's part. That we're seeing last week versus Pittsburgh. Yeah, you guys beat us week 1. Congratulations. But last week in Pittsburgh and this week now. And yes, you're winning this game now, but is this decision-making that, you look at the Browns, this is why I cannot say you guys are going to win the AFC North. I cannot say you guys are going to go very far as long as number 4 is your quarterback. I don't think it will. And after this season, you guys have to rebuild anyway because you're negative $60 million in the hole. So I think with next year, you guys being negative $60 million in the hole, that needs to be a year you kind of think. Okay? Sit down, realize, yeah, you made the biggest mistake of all time. And the rest of the league understands you made the biggest mistake of all time. But every Browns fans I have talked to and heard from, they do not understand that concept. They think Deshaun Watson's the savior. Well, I hate to tell you one thing. If this is the savior, this might be Judgment Day. Because he ain't saving anything for you guys. But, yeah, overall wise, I just want to talk about this play. I thought it was pretty funny. And it's just like, when they say the Cleveland Browns will be the Cleveland Browns, this is what they're talking about. This is the Cleveland Browns will be the Cleveland Browns. This is the perfect nutshell, the perfect, icing on the cake that describes that exact saying. This is the Browns will be the Browns. Peace out, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe button if you are indeed new. Also, make sure you check out the live stream tomorrow night when we play the LA Rams. I will be live going crazy. Again, like I said, today was supposed to be my chill, relax day before tomorrow night, before all the crazy antics get going. And I'm already seeing the clowns clown it up.